This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm coming to you live from Christmas Day at the CovertGo household. And throwing out a quick video there. I didn't want to record ahead because we're really close to 100,000, so please subscribe if you haven't. And I want to be there on time when we hit the 100,000 mark subs on YouTube. And I already had some decks built for today. I hope you enjoyed a CGB Christmas Carol that came out yesterday. And I figured it would be... Okay, it's kind of cheating, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit easy content to make videos featuring the decks from that video, but I think those were actually good decks, and I did put the work into, getting 4 lists together for that video, so I may as well get a little mileage out of them this holiday season. Besides, it's not an explosive time in terms of cards, spoilers, news, tournaments, or anything like that. So yes, I like those decks from the Christmas Carol video. I think that they're really good in Mythic right now, and they each deserve their own video. Starting with the star of the show. This is Mono Red, we play Mono Red, Mono Red, Mono Red, attack face till they're dead. This is it, the Scrooge deck, Mono Red. I call it like Mono Red Landfall because here's the thing. I find the lack of meaningful decisions when playing Mono Red to be painful, and it just messes with it. And I keep on saying, like, in best of one, all you have to do is be on the play, curve out 1, 2, 3 Embercleave, and you win. So what's the most likely thing to mess with that? Well, the land system. If you miss your 3rd or 4th land and you don't get to play your Embercleave on time, you're more likely to lose. So that's what compelled me to build a version of Mono Red that runs 28 land. 28 land Mono Red. Because this way, you're just more likely to get to do what you need to do. I also just have this love and appreciation for Crawling Barrens. It just wins so many games. There are a lot of decks that don't play any way to deal with this card. And if you have one of these sitting on the battlefield, whereas otherwise you'd have nothing to do, the opponent stopped your aggro rush, but instead you just keep pumping up a Crawling Barrens and getting in more damage, they will eventually die. I also have this little kid stupid dream of putting Embercleave on a Crawling Barrens. The only change from yesterday's Christmas Carol video is I added cut 1 Torbran, and added 1 Royal Eruption for a way to top deck and deal 5 to the face. Because, who knows, maybe it comes to that someday. And otherwise, you know these cards. You love-hate these cards, like me. The great thing about running 28 lands is I can run a Koem Hellhound. This is a 1-mana 2/3, if you have a land every turn. If you don't, it's a terrible 1-mana 0/1. But when you're running a super high land count, the Koem Hellhound looks really good. The other thing about running a ton of lands that's good, if you always make your land drops, you're more likely to rob every time you use your Robber of the Rich, and you're more likely to cast some of the more expensive cards you might steal. So it does make Robber of the Rich better. And the rest of these cards are just the solid core of Mono Red. The adventure card Rimrock Knight has always outperformed my expectations. Fervent Champion, if you draw 2, you win the game. It's just good, solid rules of Magic. Annex, you know all about this. He carries Embercleave better than anyone else on the team. And Torbran, because just make stuff hit harder, 'tis good. That's it. It's Mono Red. We're gonna go just see how high in Mythic this flaming, crazy, beloved strategy by so many can do, and gonna feel dirty doing it. A little evil CGB for your Christmas cheer. Thank you to everybody for all your supportive messages. There have also been some big donations. Thank you very much to those of you feeling generous this time of year. Of course, always take care of yourself, your friends, and family first. Do not support the channel if you don't want to. It's not a matter of guilt. It's a matter of what it means to you, and that's all I would ever ask of any of you. And never forget that there are free things you can do to support the channel. Watching the videos supports the channel. Like, that's easy. Hitting like, hitting subscribe, hitting thumbs up, leaving a comment, Like, those things support the channel. So don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. You guys are you're more than enough. You're amazing. And thank you so much for making me a full-time content creator for Magic the Gathering in 2020. The honor is mine. Honor and a privilege. Okay, enough mushy stuff. I'm supposed to be like cringing that I'm playing mono red. So let's dive in and let this gross 28 land mono red action begin. Okay, Pain, but then, and this is tapped at some point, but on the play against Yorion, what have I become? What have I become? The opponent with a mulligan. They couldn't possibly expect mono red out of me, CGB, if they've heard of me. Poor Yorion deck. It's a Hellhound. Hopefully we'll draw a mountain at some point so that this curve becomes much smoother. The opponent with a tap land. You're already losing. Is this why people do this? Is this feeling just that irresistible? Slap, slap. Your scry was pointless. Oh, Mazemind Tome. A beautiful card. But not for you right now. You will suffer. You will suffer greatly for this. Was that forest? Oh, just a funky swamp. Okay. Down to 12. Tempo Giant. You'll look good holding a sword, Bone Crusher. And do we get the Skyclave? We do get the Skyclave. For the Robber. I don't think I'd exiled anything good. That's just disrespectful. I attack with my minions. Blocks the giant. Meet the sword. You're pretty much dead when you untap. That Mazemind Tome isn't going to gain life anytime soon. And not only that, we can have Crawling Barrens finish the job. Is this the part where the mono red mage says good game? I don't recognize it as such. But people seem to say this to me after an experience from this, like this, from the other side. On the play, I am so whitelisted it hurts. Unfortunately, we don't have another creature. I'm keeping this, but it might actually not be good. Good game. Hello. Hello for the 1-drop. Oh god. Baby Drudge. Actually, I've played this person, and I'm pretty sure they have a script that just emote spams the entire game. It's like built into their client, because I've played this person many times. Now, we could mute this person. Well, what's the fun in that? Let's have this experience. Intimidator. You know, I'm not convinced that Baby Drudge isn't a bot, just to also be clear. I would really love to kill both of these, but we might draw another smashing. And I know I want to play Torbrand next turn. So, I think we make that play right there, right now. I think Mono Red could be played by a bot and be in the numbers in Mythic. That makes perfect sense to me. I mean, your Bone Crusher Giant isn't looking good. Got him. Definitely got him. Okay, another reason to spam emotes on a bot, it disguises your life total. You guys noticing that? It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Is that the best you can do? Have some pain. I can't even tell if they're gonna die. See? They're just hiding their life total. but they're dead. Good night, baby Drudge of the great emote spam. Number 50 with mono red. Playing against Yorion on the play for the 3rd game in a row. I don't remember the last time I was on the play 3 games in a row. Let's roll. And we have a ton of land, so hitting that land drop shouldn't be hard. And that's really the only question mark on this hand. Yeah, hello. Oh, man. Oh, no! Am I really going to miss my land drop? It could happen. Stay tuned. Pathways in check. Maze Mine Tome. Everybody mulligans for their Maze Mine Tomes against me. They never expect this. Alright, big draw. Ready? By the power of Grayskull. Are you kidding? We've drawn more Bone Crusher Giants than lands. How many lands do we run in this deck? 28? 28! 28! We've drawn more Bone Crusher Giants than lands. The Shuffler is fine, everybody. It's absolutely fine. Just magic, as someone somewhere, maybe named Richard, intended. Thanks, Dick. Thanks for the game. Is that disrespectful? I don't know. I'll light a shrine to Richard Garfield later. Yep. Opponent would be so dead if we hit that land drop too. Now they're Tome. Now they have enough time for Tome and Egg to get them into a better spot. Are you joking right now? I can't believe this. I can't frickin' believe this. I've been completely bamboozled by mono red. This is what always happens to me when I play against mono red. Okay then. 28 lands. I can't hit my 3rd land. Okay. Okay, Magic. Alright, Hellhounds, let's go. All about the Hellhound. 4 games in a row on the play. This is so rigged. This is the most riggedest Magic experience. Are you guys mad? Leave a comment if you're mad about your rigged MTG experience. Me, I embrace the rigged. I lean into the rigged. I try to figure out how to rig the rigged. It's just my style. And mono red is a good way to rig the rigged. If you're always on the play with your aggro deck, then by God, do it strong. Alright, they need a Skyclave Apparition, something like that to stay in the game. Torbrand's about to come light them up. Those Radiant Fountains are annoying. Birth of Melitas. Alright, they might have Shatter. I do like mono white Ugin. Some versions play Shatter. Mine didn't. Which people gave me no end of crap for. It's all about what you think the deck needs. What are its good matchups? Where do cards really... Where did their power really lie? Burn the wall down. Now they'll get another, and they get 2 life. Well, has you the shatter of the sky. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign for you. If you have to sacrifice... Oh, God. Too many walls. Too many babies from the birth of Melitas. Good game indeed. I don't know. I wouldn't have called it one. Are our opponents just nicer than I am? Probably. On the draw! The draw! What nonsense is this? It's not a great hand on the draw either, and there are no Bone Crusher Giants, which means the Rogues player could run us over, and we might actually miss land. Let's keep it. Rim to the rock. Rob this sucker. So what do you think? Do we still attack? Heck yeah, we attack! That's what we do here. Sure. Good stuff. Get hardened. James hardened in the forge. Bring back the NBA. Alright. What you doing? Okay. Defensive maneuvers. They won't work. Lovely. Has sword, will slice and dice. Right through the death touch. The opponent almost had us dead if they had just taken the damage. Now they must contend with Annex. They think they're going to mill me. Okay. Alright, so what's up? Opponent's going to kill this, going to make some tokens. If we move this over here and they kill this instead, then they still have to contend with the Annex. They're only on 2 mana, so the Drown in the Lock isn't going to be that great. Not only that, they have to chump block the Annex. The other thing we can do is play the Torbrand, which they have to let resolve, then they take 3. I don't think... But then when we add 2 more, they go to 1. I don't think that's nearly as good. Let's do this. I think this is the move. I think this beats Drown in the Lock. It's pretty unconventional, but I'm pretty sure this is what wrecks Drown in the Lock right here. This little shimmy. Boulder Rush, buddy. Should have been sacrificing these Wind Robbers to try to draw land. Can't be bothered. Too busy trying to mill me. I've got 34 more health. Suck it, rogues. Nice crab. I'm impressed. Alright, so they have another Drown in the Lock. This ought to get him. Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, they can block all of it, but they can't stop the Embercleave's trample damage. You die. And all your little rogues are dead. Game. Slicin' and dicin'. Oh, going first against Yorion. How does this keep happening? The poor Yorion decks. This is what it's like on the other side of the table. Just nothing but swashbuckling easy mode. Yes. Oh, play a tap land. You're doomed. It's over for you. You better fetch something good. Be fair, we could flood. And none of them are crawling barons. Let's see. Turn 2 casket. Turn 2 something. Heartless Act. What you got? Bam. Oh yeah. They're not going quietly into that good night. Let's see if they have a turn 3 removal spell to go with their turn 2 removal spell. Or if they're going to let the Mythic Artifact take over the game. Yes, yes, good. Hi. Down to 6. Let's just move this over here. The opponent will kill the Bone Crusher Giant if they can, I think. See what happens. I mean, hey, if they want to spend their turn killing the champion so we can re-equip the Giant, that's fine. Alright, Giant down. No. You know, I almost needed the Barons. Almost. I wonder if we just attack here, though, instead of smashing. I think getting the Annex down is better. I don't think I can really lose either way. They take it. I guess they could Yorion, but then they just lose, right? Because I just put the Embercleave on the largest thing. Shatterskull Smash, and that's game. And if they sweep, we get tokens and or Crawling Barons, and that's game. Hype. Got him. Got you. There's no way out. Perhaps an emote to express the gravity of the situation. I'm such a scum when I play mono red. It seeps into me. It's like contamination. It's contamination from playing against mono red for all this time. Bye! They know I can just power up the Barons, too, if I want to win that way. What is this, mono red control? Let's go. Why not? Let's just keep spreading Christmas cheer everywhere we can. Just torturing our opponents. Oh no! Lovestruck Beast. How dare someone play that? Something that's not easy for me to kill. You. Well, I'm glad they played the Brushfire right into the Giant. Feels good. Finish him. Giant. But today we will behold the power that is Lovestruck Beast, probably. Or not. Okay. Okay. This gives us time. We can go over the Lovestruck Beast because the opponent wasn't willing to play it there. Which I'm kind of stunned. I'm very stunned. So I could Shatterskull both of these, but I think this is better. Just to make sure I'm able to play the Embercleave next turn to go through the Lovestruck Beast. That's going to be really important. The beast is here. Did they just miss a land drop? Oh god. This game is messed up. So if we attack with both and the opponent blocks here, they go to 2. If they go to 2, can they win? I mean, maybe they can turn it around. Probably not, though. Take it. Nice. That's good. All right. Get out of this if you can. We'll leave this right here. Make the opponent have to put mana into a Primal Might to kill the Bone Crusher Giant. Well, they sent a message, and then they died. Oh my goodness. Top 30 Mythic with mono red. Let the flames begin. Levente. I'm pretty sure this is a Yorion player from earlier. Yep. Wait, what am I doing on the draw? Did my whitelisted rigged status wear off? What is this? What's going on here? This is nonsense. I do say let the nonsense begin, don't I? Alright, Hellhound. Hellhound's only good early. Fervent Champion can be good late if you have an Embercleave or if you draw 2. Fervent Champions. Tap land into tap land. I think they scryed to the top. Doesn't matter. Give it. Hand it over. Oh, they needed that land. Now they gotta go digging. Land? Yeah, looks like they hit. I never miss a land drop with my deck. It's because I run so many. Alright, let's see you get out of the Annex situation. You. Free token? Alright, so, little tip when playing with Crawling Barrens, play it on turn 4 so you can attack with it on turn 5 if you need to. I'm going for it. We're just doing all the frickin' damage. Leaving them with no hope at all. Shadow's Verdict would be the way to get another turn. Extinction Event wouldn't do it. Yep. Yep. Number 20. Oh, I don't want to say this is a good deck. I don't want to become Red Mage. On the play. What a hand. We start at virtual 11. Let's go. Let's do it. Against life gain. I don't know, it might not be life gain. It might just be white aggro, which would be even worse for us. Ooh. Oh, hello. That's actually very good against them. If they have a Daxos, though, it makes attacking with my Robber terrible. Okay, Luminarch. Luminarch puts a counter on Luminarch. Mountain! 5 each, so we don't get to steal anything. If the opponent blocks, goes indestructible, we play the Apparition, we exile the Luminarch, we're up a 2-2. They have nothing. Seems good. If I had an Embercleave, I'd probably just want to play Annex into Embercleave. But this is actually an interesting decision and a difficult one. Let's go for it. Let's go for the sneaky play. What you got? My dog makes me indestructible. But not unexilable. Into the box. Ouch. That sucks. And more? Oh no. Oh no, the white mage. The white mage is coming strong. We need to get hardened in the forge now, people. To have a chance. Have any kind of a chance. We gotta get really hard in the forge. Planeswalker? More doggies? I guess he'll make that a 3-3? Indeed.
Now is the time to strike.
And attack? Wow. Aggro. Huh. If we block with the Annex, we get a 1-1, so no. We could also turn our Hellhound into a 1-1, but I don't think that's it either. Let's roast these suckers. Wait a minute. That doesn't pump the Hellhound. Because we have no landfall. Oh, what's the play? Not only that, if we play this on both, they can sacrifice one to protect the other, and then we still don't hit the Basri. As much as I want to hold this, I don't think I can. I think I gotta play it. We gotta go after the cat. We gotta play mono red control. Disgusting. Sickening, really. And so they sacrifice this, make this indestructible, kill the Fervent Champion. I gain a 1/1. Basri goes to 2. Then we play other Annex, and we make a whole bunch of 1/1s.
Can we not find common ground?
With mono red, never. Token up. The army is assembled. Daxos! Oh, we need Embercleave. We're not going to win this one without Embercleave, kids.
I will guard your advance.
Opponent is still attacking. I mean, I don't know. Can we just go super wide? Like, and pump with Castle? We can't do that and play another Annex this turn, so I guess we don't go for that. I don't know. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The opponent can lethal me. We need a blocker. We need a blocker. Do we hold back the Hellhound? Or do we just play this post-combat? It's a tough decision. I guess we play this post-combat. Then we block. And then we pump everything with Castle next turn. Or we draw Embercleave. What you got? It also depends if they use the Savior. If they use the Savior, they don't have enough damage. They just double block the Embercleave. Or they double block the Annex. The Annex. Okay, so we get to kill the Savior, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, they still have it. They still have it. Okay. Well, they take a lot of damage. So this can block the Daxos. We can end up at 1. Scary. Pump the Daxos, good move. Pumps the Aspirant. Alright, I've got a block, so may as well block the one that does more. Barons? It's kind of a brick. What is this not drawing Embercleave stuff? It's stupid. But are they dead? I think they're dead. Didn't even know. I didn't even know my own power. Epic. Yeah, somewhere in there I was off by 1 in what I thought was happening. I think I forgot about the token the Annex would make. Still 1. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up, and wow. I gotta stop there. If I climb any higher with this deck, I might throw up. And it might just break me forever. I don't think I ever had to activate Crawling Barons, but there were several times where I was like, well, no matter what they do, the Crawling Barons will kill them. Sometimes I had the Bone Crusher Giant in my hand. Sometimes they didn't have the Wrath of God, Shatter the Sky effect. But I was still just looking at the board being like, Crawling Barons will kill them no matter what. So I still think it's worth it. I can't believe I lost a game to not drawing a third land. If that's not the most Magic the Gathering frickin' thing in the universe, what is? Guys, Mono Red is a good deck. It is true. My rivalry with it is, it's like you need a good rival. If Mono Red were a terrible deck, then there'd be nothing entertaining about the rivalry. Yeah, they still kill me on a daily basis, but I don't make it easy, man. I love Mono Red for the rivalry more than anything else. And I can't believe, quite honestly, it's amazing. So LVD did a Mono Red historic video the other day, and there were so many comments about me. Oh, CGB is going to hate this. This is Mono Red. We play Mono Red. Ooh, CGB disliking this video with his bot accounts. That's the only way this video got 10 dislikes. Like, people see Mono Red and they think of me, and that was never what I expected to happen on this channel, but here we are. Here we are. Apparently, one of the things that endears me to people more than anything else, and I've heard this again and again from fans, is just my absolute visceral disdain for Mono Red and the rivalry we've created and the silly songs and the battle with Strategy Master 123 and all the things Mono Red. That's what it's all about. So, I embrace it. I'll take it. But truthfully, if you enjoy this deck, if this makes you happy, go be happy. I wouldn't take that from anyone until we're actually playing each other and I can torture you for as much and as long as my control decks allow, because Mono Red, I show up prepared to defeat you. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. A very Merry Christmas, because I'm recording this on Christmas Day. Goodbye. I got some presents to open, baby. Maybe some new weapons to defeat a Mono Red deck with. Let's go get Christmassy. Later.